Oh my gosh. Somehow I'm always wearing the whitest clothes on the messiest shoot days. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today we have a few recipes in store because we're taking Spam and making it in 3 different ways. First, we're making a party favorite, which are these croque monsieur bites. It's made with a buttery puff pastry, which makes them savory, flaky, and super cheesy. Then we're following it with a super quick and easy Spam musubi bowl. It's packed with a lot of protein and it's super umami. And finally, we're going to finish off these recipes with a hearty Spam casserole. All these recipes are super quick and easy with minimal ingredients and great for varying occasions, whether you're having a party, whether you're looking for comfort food, or you're just looking for a quick meal. Now that you know the recipes ahead, let's get to it. So here we have our ingredients for the croque monsieur bites. For the base, we're using our buttery puff pastry. Then we're going to make a bechamel sauce using butter, flour, and milk. Once that comes together, we're going to add the Swiss cheese and turn it into a Mornay sauce. We're also going to add the Spam in there, and we cut these into small 1/2 centimeter cubes. They're basically diced, and we want it to be as bite-sized as possible so it doesn't overpower the cheese or anything else. We're adding a little spice, which is nutmeg. To top it off, we're using Swiss cheese and chives. It's a very simple recipe with minimal ingredients, but they do pack a lot of flavor. Now that we have all ingredients, let's make the bechamel sauce. In a small sauce pot, we're adding butter, and once that's melted, throw in your flour. Whisk this until smooth, and you're working to get rid of any clumping. The flour should basically dissolve into the butter. Now we're going to pour in some warm milk. The reason why it's warm is so it doesn't clump up and it becomes as smooth as possible. We're pouring in about 1/3 of a cup at a time. And as you pour in the milk, whisk to incorporate into the roux. And before adding more in, wait until it begins to simmer. This will help thicken the bechamel and get a sauce-like consistency. Add your nutmeg and keep whisking until the consistency is almost like tomato sauce. Then add Gruyere, half the Swiss cheese. Then gently mix until everything's combined and the sauce is thickened. You can check when it's ready by how well it sticks to the spatula. Then once it's ready, turn off the heat, add your Spam, mix until it's well combined, and then set that aside. And while that's cooling, we can get our puff pastry ready. Now we're just going to take this puff pastry sheet and divide it into about 12 rectangles. Now this can vary depending on the size and depth of your muffin tray, so feel free to customize how you want to cut the puff pastry here. And a tip that I used was to roll out the squares once they're ready, just so they fit properly inside the tin. You should be able to get about 12 squares per puff pastry. Place them in the muffin tray and let the corners flop out on the sides. Then add about 2 tablespoons of filling per portion, then top with the remaining Swiss cheese, and then keep repeating until everything's used. Also just keep an eye out that the filling isn't higher than the puff pastry or else it'll overflow. So we're just going to bake these in the oven at 375 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes or until golden around the edges. Here we have our croque monsieur bites, straight from the oven. We're going to let it cool, throw some chives on it, and serve. You can also let these cool here and reheat them when you're ready to serve them. And once they've cooled, they should pop right out of the tray. These are great for parties, gatherings, or just when you want to have a quick snack. Now let's make the Spam musubi bowl. You can make all the toppings in one pan, so it's minimal cleanup. So here we have our ingredients for the Spam musubi rice bowl. Now, musubi rice bowl is traditionally a Hawaiian dish, but it also has its origins in the Japanese onigiri recipe. We're going to use the same classic flavors and turn it into a rice bowl. Here we have long grain rice. We're going to warm it up for the final dish. We have Spam, and we're going to marinate it with soy sauce, brown sugar, and mirin. Now, garlic is just to add a little bit more flavor, and to top it off and garnish, we're just going to use green onions for kake, for the sesame seeds and seaweed. We're using Kewpie mayo or Japanese mayonnaise. You can also use regular mayonnaise as well. Now, to start, we're going to fry our egg. In a large frying pan, add your oil and follow that with the egg. You can add your egg immediately here to ensure that it stays sunny side up, or if you prefer scrambled or over easy, you're free to make it that way as well. Once it's ready, remove from the pan and add your garlic. Cook that down until tender and then add your Spam. We're going to keep stirring until it's browned around the edges. Now that this is cooked a little bit, we can add our sauces. In the pan, we're adding low sodium soy sauce, mirin, and brown sugar. Keep stirring until thickened and it coats the Spam completely. And now that everything's cooked, we can start assembling the bowl. Start with your warm steamed long grain rice. Follow that with the cooked Spam, your egg, and we're topping with furikake, but you can also use your variation of seaweed and sesame seeds. Kewpie mayo that we're just going to drizzle into lines. and green onions. This is a great recipe for those busy weeknights or if you're looking for a quick lunch. You can make this in advance and eat it the next day. And last but not least, we have our Spam casserole made with broccoli and topped with cheese and breadcrumbs. This is an easy comfort classic that's a crowd pleaser. So here we have all our ingredients for the Spam casserole. It's a pretty straightforward recipe with minimal ingredients. For the noodles, we're using egg noodles. And the reason why we're using egg noodles is because the shape holds in the creaminess and also absorbs a little bit of the Spam flavor. For Spam, we just used a full can and we're cutting that into 1/2-inch cubes. For the broccoli, we just blanched this for about 30 seconds and then tossed it into cold water. For the base, we're using onions, celery, cream of chicken. Now you can use cream of mushroom or cream of bacon as well. We just found the cream of chicken adds a little bit of lightness and doesn't take away from the Spam flavor. And for a kick of heat, we're adding cayenne. And the milk is there to get the proper consistency for the sauce that's light and creamy, but also holds its shape. And to top it off, we're putting cheddar cheese on top, as well as breadcrumbs. Now we're using panko breadcrumbs, but you can use any of your favorite breadcrumbs. Now that we have all the ingredients for the Spam casserole, we can start making the base. To start off, salt your boiling water and add your pasta. Egg noodles cook a little bit faster, so just keep an eye out for the color change when it gets a little bit lighter. And you can also do the fork test where it's tender, it should be ready. Now that it's tender, we're going to drain it and set it aside. Heat a large pan and add your butter. And once that melts, add your onions, celery, and give that a good mix until tender. Then it's ready to add your Spam. So we're just going to cook this down to render out the fat and get a lot of the Spam flavor out. At this point, the Spam should be glossy. Now we can build our sauce by adding the cream of chicken, milk, pepper, cayenne pepper, and mix until a sauce forms. Add your noodles back in the pan, followed by the broccoli. Now we're just going to mix everything together until it's evenly coated. Mix until well combined. Remove from heat, and you're ready to fill the casserole dish. We're using a 9x9 casserole dish. And we're going to sprinkle some cheese followed by breadcrumbs and then throw it into the oven. You can be generous with the amount of cheese here. We're using cheddar, but feel free to use anything from Gruyere to Brie. Then we're following it with panko breadcrumbs because they're larger and slightly drier, leading to a crunchier top. We're going to broil this for 8 minutes on low. And here are all our 3 dishes ready to go. And there you go, 3 delicious Spam recipes for any occasion. And if you like this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe down below.